guys, welcome to Peter Podcast.
And Bec, you've already got rid of Bec. Poor Bec, she's stuck in Europe. I think she'll be on her second doof by now, so she must actually be absolutely dead and buried. Anyway, so for anybody who doesn't know, we have Anna Cabana in here. And hi. Anna is a model and a singer and a songwriter.
Exactly.
What else do you do?
What else do I do? I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You're not a housewife?
I do.
You're not a mother to some cats?
Oh my God, how you think of that?
Well, you are, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I am a proud mommy of 2 furry cats.
Yeah, she's a cat person. I don't know why I shoot cat people.
Well, I'm waiting for my doggo. I want a Rottweiler.
A Rottweiler.
Yeah.
Those cats aren't going to last long. They're going to be minced up.
Yeah.
A Rottweiler.
We're gonna get the small Rottweiler, and then he will grow up, and he will kind of know that we have to avoid, especially my black cat, because she's not friendly.
No.
No.
It takes after you, right?
Yes.
Yes. Not friendly at all.
Oh no. Oh my God. But I love that she, it's 10 o'clock and she knows that she have to move to her place in the living room. Even though it's very cold outside, it's freezing.
So she lives in the living room?
Yes.
At night time?
Yeah, because...
Does she run around and do stupid things all night?
Oh, yes. That's why I moved them to living room, because 4 o'clock, about 5, they're going crazy, and they woke me up, and I don't like that. So I always bring them out, and Daisy hates when somebody pick her up. So I don't know how many times I pick her up. So now she knows that 10 o'clock she need to go. So don't even touch me. No, I'll go by myself. I'm an independent cat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we normally do a thing like, what did you do this week? But do you do anything exciting this week? Obviously not. She's gone
Obviously,
quiet.
I did. I always do something, yeah.
You always do something, but not exciting.
Wait a second. Today is Thursday. Wednesday, yesterday I was working.
Well, that's not exciting.
Kind of, because yesterday I was doing office job, and I kind of like it. Oh. So nobody touching me, not talking to me, not giving me I don't know.
Do you normally work in retail?
Yes, I do. I do working in retail.
Why are you putting your head down? You don't need to. It lets you go too loud. Oh no.
And so sometimes they need some people at the office, and I love that. No one annoying me and coming every 3 seconds. So you should do this, you should do that. Or stupid stories, it's not even funny, but it's so annoying. Anyway, that was yesterday. Tuesday, Wednesday, let me just check.
Yes,
Monday,
yesterday was, that's right.
And no, nothing. Monday, Tuesday. I went to gym. That's about.
Anyway, so we're in the description. I'm going to put links to Anna's Instagram page, which she hit 20,000 today and she's really happy about, even though Instagram is crashing really badly, and Facebook.
Really?
Have you got Twitter?
No, I have Threads.
Yeah, you should do Twitter.
Twitter. No, my band have Twitter, but not me.
We should do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to it's just writing, right? You just have to write something.
No, you put photos.
Really?
Yeah, Twitter's photos and video. No, you don't have to write anything. You just put up a photo. I used to use Twitter a long time ago. Then for some reason I stopped. I don't know why. But I don't have a big following. I don't care. I just find Twitter, it's not as woke I think it was a bit woke back before the. Yeah, I'm not an Elon Musk fan, but I am a bit. I think what he's done to Twitter has made it much nicer place because it's allowed, instead of one, or there's a minority group which would attack one single person at a thing, it's now got back to, as long as you're not spreading fake news or talking rubbish or doing hate speech, they pretty much let you do whatever you like. And I like the fact that we're allowed to be grown-ups on there, whereas Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, we're not allowed to be grown-ups. We've got to be children. We need someone to stand over us and say, oh, no, you're not allowed to do that here. Even though you can watch it on TV and even though you can decide to go to the cinema and watch it, but no, not here, you're not allowed to. We're going to set the rules. I'm a little bit cranky about this at the moment because I did a musing on YouTube and it was on Bec and it took me about 20 hours to put it all together. And every single picture that I had in there was on both Facebook and Instagram. And they were never pulled down because there's nothing showing because Bec doesn't do nude.
Yeah.
But YouTube came back and pulled it down and said, this is adult content.
Oh my God.
So I got onto chat to them and asked them, can you point out exactly at what time frame it is adult content? And they answered, sorry, we can't do that.
Yeah.
I said, so you're telling me here's a ticket for doing something wrong, but if I ask what did I do wrong, you say, well, here's the rule book. You go through the rule book and see if you can find the rule because we're not going to tell you what you actually did wrong or when you did it wrong.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It's like...
It's same with Instagram.
Well, Instagram, Facebook, we've got our little community group on Facebook and every now and then we'll get a warning that our page is under threat to being deleted because of inappropriate content. And they're doing it on pictures that haven't been posted. So people send in posted and we haven't approved them yet. No. But they've already pulled it and then we ask them, well, how do we learn what picture was inappropriate? Can you show us? No. So how do we know what... So, and it's just like...
Yeah, and then the other account is full of boobies, titties.
Yeah.
And then they're still like doing okay. Anyway, it's annoying.
Well, the little bit I've been able to try and understand, you can have a sheer top, like what you're wearing on today's shoot, and stand there like this and walk down a catwalk, and that's allowed on YouTube. But if a photographer then takes you off the catwalk and takes one picture of you, it's not allowed. If you've written a song and you have girls sexually dancing in the song, that's allowed if it's listed under music. But if you do the exact same thing but you don't list it as music, it's now adult content. Just...
Yeah.
I think it's with the future. I've already started. I made some major changes. Bec doesn't know yet. She'll find out when she gets back. That if Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube want us to be G-rated, that's what we're going to do. And if people want to see our un-G-rated work and the stuff I have control over, I deleted you. I brought you back up again.
No. Okay, that's pretty.
It's going to keep changing it.
Yeah,
So it's not always going to be your picture. But your picture's on me the whole time.
Yeah, okay.
You can just keep looking at my chest.
Yeah, I like that. It's interesting on the background.
Yeah.
For you guys.
So I've decided I've got full control over my sites. So all my cool stuff will go on my site. So I can still create art. And more people actually go, well, this is boring. Let's go and see what Peter's put on his own sites.
Yeah.
So I have a blog. In our description, it has them all there. But I have a blog which I put stuff up. I'm getting back to putting stuff up every week.
Yeah, it's Inspire, right?
No, it's a blog.
It's a blog?
A blog.
Wow.
So it's just, I put whole... Well, I used to do it a lot when I was shooting for magazines and editorial. So it's basically like a mini editorial. But when COVID and that hit, the workload for me just went through the roof. Like the work was just 7 days a week, trying to create content, trying to do everything we had to do, build a YouTube channel, all these things and still live and cover Bec's wine bill, which is pretty big. But anyway.
And I met Peter during COVID, right?
No, it's before COVID.
No. It's actually like literally.
So you caused it.
And then I remember like he's like, "Are you okay to come here?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm fucking bored at home and all these rules. Like I'm on." Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I remember. No.
Well, anyway, we've also got our Inspire site. So I'm moving. So it's one of the reasons I said Twitter, because Twitter, I can put whatever I like on there as long as it's not against the law. So it just allows me now to go back to creating art, because as soon as I censor a picture, that's not my art. That's bowing to this little group of American companies that are setting the rules of the world. Someone keeps telling me I shouldn't keep playing with my cables. I'll stop.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I do it all. I fidget a lot. But
And then somebody will say, "Oh, Anna, can you stop moving?" I just love it.
But anyway, so
Now, what about threads?
threads. What threads?
Have you made an account with threads?
Threads.
Yeah.
No, never heard of threads.
It's like Twitter, but from Meta. Mega?
Meta. I'm not going to go on. He's going to have the same rules.
I
It's
know,
going to be
I know.
no, would never make an account.
I just made it because, I don't know.
So you want another G-rated person who decides what you can say and what you can't say based on his opinion, not based on what, if it's, so you can say something, he goes, "Oh, I disagree with that, that's false," and he can delete it. Why would I join? Whereas with my own streaming sites, my own blog, with Twitter, there's 3 platforms I can use to do whatever I like.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just this is him trying to get at Twitter. And he's already tried it. Like well, he bought Instagram.
Yeah.
He bought Snapchat, I think.
I don't know how to use
He
Snapchat.
then did Reels, and that to try and compete with TikTok. Then on Facebook, he's been trying to have it monetized, put videos on, but you can't search in any way, so it's useless. It's like he had an original idea once, and he's never had another original idea since. All he wants to do is copy somebody else that's doing well.
Yeah.
I think it's failing anyway. I see all our figures on anything to do with Meta are dropping quickly. Whereas on other platforms, they're staying pretty much the same or getting better, whereas his platforms are dropping. And yeah,
Yeah, I believe you.
I can see it's becoming another MySpace, but someone needs to come up with a new platform.
Yeah.
But the
Maybe
problem
we
is
should create a platform.
I don't have time. I'd rather just take photos. You want the millions, I just want to take photos.
What is your day makes it better?
Huh?
No.
Oh, you think of a name for it?
No.
Oh.
I mean, what is your personal day? Yeah, what
Yep.
makes it better? There's things that makes it better, or
Shooting,
shooting?
creating,
Wow.
turning you people around, breaking models, making them better, just so you're happy because you like the photos better.
Yeah, that's true. I posted on Facebook, I think, and then I think last week or last month, something like that. Anyway, so I posted and I said that, like after meeting Peter, I am not the same model I was before. And model, what is the model?
What model?
Like, what is the word model? Like, I feel like a bit.
Well, model is...
I feel like model is Candice. Model is...
What do you mean supermodel?
Oh, is a supermodel.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, because I feel like a bit like not shy, but I think it's the big word like model, and I've just like I have passion for photography and being in front of the camera. But you think it's okay to say like I am a model?
Yeah, but you're not saying you're a supermodel.
Yeah, I'm not.
You've been paid to do modelling.
Yes, I did.
We've paid you to do modelling.
Yes.
Right, so you're a model.
Okay, so I won't be the same model as I used to be. So that was my capture. And I was so proud of this capture.
So why aren't you the same model that you used to be?
Because you just change everything
But
what I did before.
I'm about to change you a lot more.
Zoom in.
No, I just, again, I'm always learning, and on my last trip, I learned a lot.
Yes. How was it? Because we've been keeping our conversation. Peter picked me up and I was like, hey, Peter, how are you? Like, what's this and that? He's like, okay, we're going to do a
Podcast.
What does that mean, podcast?
That's what's called a podcast.
Podcast. So I was like, we're saving all the conversation. I was like, okay.
Well, I was going to get to that stuff. But no, but with the other thing is that I was shooting a lot of people I'd never met, and there was some people I was shooting that were never going to get it because their whole modelling career was e-commerce. So right from day one, the only thing they learned how to do was do the Macarena.
Oh, yeah.
No facial expressions, no nothing, just to do this Macarena all day. And to me, that's not a model, it's just a moving mannequin. And the danger with the moving mannequins, and Levi's have already said it, they're going to use AI models instead.
That's scary.
Well, I wouldn't buy anything from Levi's now, if they want to write off humans, but they want to sell to humans. You can sell to robots. Let's see how many AI will buy you jeans. Anyway, the jeans are like the jeans I'm wearing now are 20 years old and they've got a couple of holes in them.
Yeah.
They're 20 years old. I bought a pair last trip in America.
Yeah.
They've already shredded like this within 1 year. And it's not like I wear them, I've got 20 pairs of jeans. So
wear like
5 or 6 washes, they're falling apart. And I've seen the label made in China.
Ugh.
Whereas these have got made in Egypt. And then before then they were made in America. And the Egypt cotton and the Egypt ones still made to the same thickness of denim, the same quality.
Yeah.
But the new ones, it's just disposable clothing. And Levi's after having me as a client for 40 odd years, maybe 50 years, have lost me. It'll go to Ralph Lauren RRL will make a really good pair of jeans. There's another little jean company in New York which make great jeans, and I'm just going to support them. And if RRL have changed where they have their made, I mightn't buy theirs anymore. But there's 2 really good jean places in New York, and I'll be there later on this year. I'll just buy 5 or 6 pairs there, and that'll keep me going until next year. But getting back to it, so in my belief, and people can shoot me down, but pretty much we don't have new supermodels anymore. Bella Hadid, she's everywhere, but she's starting to get better. I still don't like her look.
Yeah.
She is starting to get better. I've seen some shoots and go, oh, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing, she's doing all of the body stuff, but the facial expressions, there's nothing there. No. Gigi, her sister's really pretty face, but it's the same old face the whole time. Cara Delevingne, same old face the whole time. There's a couple of the other, and a lot of the new models are all daughters of famous people.
Yeah, famous and rich.
And Kaya's actually, I don't mind Kaya. I think she's doing well, but would Kaya have ever got where she was if it wasn't for her mum? And same with Hailey, although I don't think she's modelling much anymore. But I'm really getting frustrated that we aren't seeing the new faces anymore. So, we sort of just all of a sudden, from a date, we've stopped creating supermodels, and we've only got daughters of rich parents or influencers are the people popping up. But it does annoy me that I watched this thing on YouTube last night on Kate Moss. And at 49, Kate Moss looks amazing. And she was being questioned by famous people.
Oh, okay.
So it was like 50 questions, but they're all from famous people that, like other famous models, famous designers. And it was really, really interesting listening to her. And there's quite a few of her answers really pointed out exactly what's happened with the world of modelling without her attacking too much. That sort of all of her best times and all the most fun was back in the 90s and early 2000s when there was a proper modelling scene where they had their 3 or 4 major catwalk lots to go. It was like Paris, Milan, New York, London. They had the big magazines. I'd shoot really cool editorials with the best photographers in the world. Well, all of that seems to be gone. It's just the catwalks were just got, I don't know, it just...
Yeah, like
the high-end catwalks are still... Candace, she's gone really good. She's got away from... Unfortunately, I think because of...
No, Kardashian.
Oh, Ken... Oh, yes.
No. She say like,
She's
it's so hard to be like in this family, rich and famous.
So hard to be in a family rich and famous.
Yeah.
Well, leave. Just leave.
But
you'll get unfamous really quick. 3 or 4 years, if you just don't appear anywhere at all, people forget about you. Nobody will the paparazzi won't even care about you.
Yeah. So, and there was another model, like really, really good model who is struggling with all these castings. I forgot her name. She's very pretty. And then she comment on the Kendall.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah. That she's like, oh, it's so hard to be like model or something like that. Like and she's like, you came from famous.
You don't even know what it means to be a model.
Yeah, that's what she said. And I totally agree.
Back in the day, now I'm sounding really old, but back in the day, most models were starting at about the age of 16 and they had to go through crap. Like they had to go through really bad shit. But the strong ones rose to the top and the strong ones became amazing. Right? And people can't say that, it's so hard. When you've got a rich parent that you just instantly first shoot on Vogue, whereas even in Kate Moss, if you look at how many shoots she did and the type of shoots she was doing before she even got anything that was publicly seen. Yeah. So she did a couple of small internal journals and things like that. And just, I don't know, it's annoying. But on the 360 round, I was going to say, with Candace, one of the good things with Candace is she was starting to get put into like a men magazine look because of Victoria's Secret and swimwear and all that stuff. But it's amazing to see her walking for Dior and it's because she can walk amazingly and she can model.
Yeah.
And Emrata's another one that's coming up and getting into those high-end designers, which is great to see. I'm enjoying that, but I really want to see the next level of models come in. But where it's really hard is you can see nobodies becoming superstars in singing. You can see nobodies become superstars in acting.
Yeah.
But we're not getting any new model come in. The only way they're taking a model in is you've got to have a rich mum or you've got to be an influencer or you've got to have a name attached to you. You can't just be an amazing looking model.
Yeah, it can be another Michael Jackson.
It can't be? Why not?
You think so?
Yes, it could.
With all the Instagram and social media.
Yeah, why not?
Because that time when Michael Jackson was
young.
There was no social media.
Yeah, but he was in a band with his brothers. He wasn't single.
Yeah, so when he come to the country, and they know that he coming to maybe news.
What Justin Bieber?
Yeah, Justin Bieber.
So Justin Bieber's most likely now making more money than Michael Jackson was making in his final years. I could be wrong, but all right, then look at Skrillex.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you don't know that one? Yeah, he's a nothing little DJ that used to be in a screamo band, and then he got signed. He started to do electronic, but the dubstep stuff, and he got signed by Deadmau5's label, and then he did the last Justin Bieber album. He's doing Fred again now. He's doing some really, really big stuff. And he started back then. There's still, and if you look at some of the people, Billie Eilish, they've all come during internet.
Yeah.
That's
No,
how they got famous.
They're gone.
Billie Eilish is still going.
I mean, yeah, but it's not that, she's quiet now.
Yeah, but that's her choice.
Mm.
That's not, I don't believe that's the internet's fault. That's her, she's not putting stuff out. Or she's not putting good stuff out.
Maybe she's just bored.
She maybe just got too much money and doesn't care. But I think there's a passion.
Is it real artist, you think, that can get like...
No, real artists can't. And this is what you look at people like Elton John. He keeps on having last tour ever, but he can't retire. He loves what he does so much.
Exactly.
He can't retire. That's a real artist.
Yeah.
The real artist might do some stuff for money, but at the end of the day, they're not doing anything. Everything I do, when I've got my idea and creating my idea, the last thing in my head is this going to make me money? All I'm thinking about is this going to make me happy?
Yeah.
And it's really weird especially over the last year, and I'm still fighting a bit now, of just trying to get the whole famous type of, everyone trying to put fame on what covers, what superstar have you shot, what covers you got, all that. None of that means a thing if the picture's good or bad. So if you're Angelina Jolie and I went click, and then it's you and I went click, why did it make me a better photographer? She just happened to be in front of a camera. And I know people that have shot people like Angelina Jolie and got them in their folio. I shot Angelina. Yeah, she was on the red carpet. Anybody could have shot that. It doesn't make you famous.
Yeah.
And people that say, yeah, well, I was published in Vogue. Well, I have been too. But Vogue didn't book me. A client booked me. I did their photo shoot and they put an ad in. It's in Vogue.
Yeah.
See, so many people want to run on that. That doesn't interest me one little bit. What more interests me is finally getting back to Australia after 9 weeks and a week of hell in Poland. Oh my God, that was the worst week. I was confined into a hotel room and that was it the whole week. Didn't do any shoots, did nothing but edited. Woke up in the morning, went and had breakfast, came back, edited all day, went to sleep, and I did that every day. And I hate editing on a laptop.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the worst, but I'd fallen so far behind because we were so busy on the trip.
You editing for what?
Oh, for YouTube, for Instagram, for our blogs, for all the stuff that I have to do, but I wasn't even doing stuff I wanted to do, which was annoying. Although there was 2 things I did that I really enjoyed doing, which were editing stuff I'd shot. But I really had so much joy. Oh, you're looking at the pictures. So much joy editing the last couple of days now. I'm back in Melbourne, and I've started to catch up. And I'm now, I think, 2 weeks ahead of everything now, which is. Yeah, well, if I'm 2 weeks ahead, it means I think it's, no.
You have that little bit time for you to create.
If I can get another 4 tutorials edited by next Wednesday, I'm going to write some music again and I'm going to start, so I've got all these amazing bits of video that I want to write. If it's not me writing it all, it'll be producing. I'll just be grabbing heaps of samples and putting them together and then writing a bit to go around the samples. But that's what I'm looking for. The other thing is I got a new sim wheel for my sim. I haven't been on my sim properly for a year. And the week after next, I'm going to get it all fired back up so I don't have to sit there and wait 3 hours while everything updates again and get back to racing 3 or 4 times a week as my relaxation.
Wow.
But this is a big circle to come onto you. So this is what I want to, the pressure's on you now. So you've got a new band.
Yes.
It's your band, isn't it?
Yes, it's called Anna.
The band's called Anna, is it?
Yeah.
So I'll leave a link. Where am I linking them to? Your Spotify, or where do you want them sent to?
Oh, just Instagram.
Well, how do they hear your music on Instagram?
No? Then
Don't you want them to hear your song?
Yeah, then I guess Spotify then. I don't use Spotify. I don't have it. But my song is there.
So where else could they... Did you do a video
everywhere.
clip?
Yes, YouTube.
You got a full video clip on YouTube?
Yes.
Well, I'll put a link to your video clip of your latest song.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is more what I do, and I've done this with my muses. And I started trying to do it with you, but I got lost a bit.
No, you have a lot of things to do, of course.
Yeah, I know, I still got lost a bit.
And lost. It's
No,
We all do.
it's more I was seeing a picture to take you somewhere, but I got lost in direction, and then we got busy again, and anyway.
yeah.
So, do you want to get famous,
Yes.
or do you want to write good music?
Well, I want to write a good music and then I want to become famous.
So what's more important, writing and singing a great song or becoming famous?
Oh, yes, the songs that I want to sing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's where I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
So then, if you look at the
Because
people...
I'll just explain why maybe. Because I've been singing the covers a long time, and I choose even the covers. Where I choose the covers, I make sure I feel something, and then it's different. Like when I perform, it's different. I feel it, and I can express myself. And I hate when people like, oh, the bars or clubs, oh, I want you to sing the Despacito. I was like, oh my God, and I hate it. Anyway, so the time was passed, and I was just wondering how my songs would sound if I started writing my own songs, but I never write before, but I was very curious and motivated, so I found the people. They give me some advices here and there, and it took a long time to be like where I am, to have a band now, and the band is good, and they listen, and we all work together. It's amazing, and and I was afraid to do my own songs because would I feel the same way than like if I sing, like, for example, Hello, Adele. I get so related to the song. I love the music.
If you wrote it,
Yeah.
aren't you related? Isn't what you've written about true stuff?
Yes, I did.
The song you did, I Want to Kill You, that's about Josh. And the song Josh is her husband.
Yeah. And yes, I was just like, but see, I've tried to do solo. I tried to do a pop, and it doesn't win like.
Oh, exactly. Why?
Yeah.
So it's like if someone says, go out and shoot colour. I do shoot colour sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't mind, every now and then, there was a picture I edited last night of Shay. You saw the colour picture of
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
And yeah, in black and white, I prefer it,
Yeah.
but it has so much more power with the colour of her hair and the room.
Yeah.
It does it justice to be in colour. Me personally, yeah, black and white, but I do get it, and that's why I've done it in colour.
Yeah.
But I don't do my commercial work anymore. I've said no to 99% of our clients.
Wow.
So pretty much I just say, sorry, our books are full. It's because I'm over doing stuff that it's not me.
Yeah, it's
I
not
just want to
you,
do stuff
yeah.
that's me. And more, I'm saying no to more and more models.
Yeah. Well,
No,
you know
but if
what?
the model
But you have
lets me
to.
create
No.
what I want to create, I'm happy. I just don't
okay,
want to
yeah.
create. There's quite a few models that what they want is not the look or not the feel that I'm into. Most of these models is either they've stopped modelling now, or they've moved on themselves, or they've found a photographer that more suits the style that they want to shoot in.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going with you. So for me, the best way for the world, they want to see a package, right? So
Yeah.
you've got two things going for you. You've got your music and then you've got your looks. You need to package that up.
Yeah.
That the people who've never heard your music, when they stumble across and find your pictures, then go, oh, I need to hear her music. And then the people who stumble across your music go, oh, I need to see photos of her.
What is that angel voice I need to see with my own eyes? I have goosebumps.
So
Yeah, true.
where I'm more coming at, I'm looking at, I still can't believe so many of the famous people still don't have amazing photography. They do nice photography for their
I know.
CD covers or their.
Oh my God.
I
With
don't
all the
understand.
money that they have,
Well,
we could just...
It's not even the money. The status of some of these people is so high that, you know, there's lots of great photographers shoot them for nothing and work with them to create. So in between singles, imagine if there's amazing pictures that get still seen out, this incredible look. And it's
Right.
even someone like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
These really cool shots of Justin Bieber in between albums. And you see some of, you know, the models, of course, do it. The actors, not so much. The influencers do it heaps.
Yeah, a lot.
And
Yeah.
this is why the influencers are getting so much attention.
Yeah.
So I really feel
Constantly content
good content.
and good
It has to be
content,
good
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
brand
Yeah.
or teasing the brand.
Yeah.
So it's little things like, imagine Taylor Swift coming out wearing bondage gear. The whole world will go, what? And then she can
Yeah.
go back and sing her normal stuff.
Yeah.
But it would be that one teaser but it's still done tasteful to her style.
Yeah.
Does that
true,
make
true.
sense?
Yes. I absolutely agree with you. And
But even with bands, I shot a band not long ago, and it was sort of like, oh yeah, we've got our shots. And I think
No, you don't. There's so
got a
much
shot,
more
you've got one.
to do.
Yeah, you need to be putting out awesome friggin' photos every week because you're not going to put out an awesome song every week.
Yeah.
So you need to have some cool photos that define who you are or get your audience to fall in love with you as either
Yes.
the musician that has these amazing photos or this amazing model who's also sings. You follow
Yeah.
me? It's like this double picking, grabbing at two different ends.
Absolutely agree. But also some people are not as motivated as us. What do you think?
I think humans are getting lazier as we get older.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, we absolutely, maybe sometimes we work too much and we just kind of like, okay, I need a break and to get more inspiration, for example. But some people like, oh, they think, oh, like, oh, that's enough, or like, never enough. Like,
Yeah, but
nah.
see, I don't know if it's just. Sometimes I think I'm crazy because
Me
no,
too.
because Shay we're in Frankfurt. Shay stayed with us a couple of days in Frankfurt, and we lost all our luggage. Got lost for a day, so we're supposed to be shooting with Shay and filming stuff for YouTube and Inspire, but we had no luggage. All our cameras, everything got lost. Thank you, Amsterdam. Thank you, KLM.
Oh my God.
Second time KLM's lost all our luggage, but.
That's crazy.
In Amsterdam too.
Yeah.
Both times we're connecting flights in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I follow your backstories.
Stories. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so the next day we had a workshop coming up and Shay's this amazing stylist and she styled herself and I go, oh, no freaking way. And it's like 2 hours till we had to leave. I got my camera out and we shot. And it was such a cool shoot. We only shot for about half an hour. And then did a workshop. Then we got back that night and then shot some more at the end of the work. But the shoots each side of the day was what made the day. Like workshop was a cool day, but I don't get to shoot with Shay very often because she lives
Yeah.
all around the world.
With tattoo, right?
Yeah. But I was really lucky. It'll be coming out soon. We did an amazing shoot with her in a shower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. The shower area is so tiny. We could hardly move in there. The photos were just so cool. But even then, we did that after we had spent the day shooting some content and doing other stuff. It was so like Shay sort of mentioned to me something like, we're running out of time. Did you still want to do that shower shoot? I said, yeah. So I think we shot till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
We filmed it so people will be able to see it. It'll be on Inspire. It won't be anywhere else. But although it will be on my blog. So one of the things now that I am getting back onto my blog, stuff that's on Inspire is now either people who can't afford it or don't want to pay for a subscription can go on to the blog, which is free, and see the stills from those shoots because I'm putting up a group of 5 to 10 of my favourite shots out of that.
Yeah.
Like the latest one I just put up and the nun shoot with Anne, which only got shown on Inspire. So the pictures didn't show.
I never went to Inspire before.
But
so
you
have
can't
to, yeah, you
it's
have
a
to
streaming.
be a member.
You have to be a member.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Yeah.
different. It's a platform that's designed to be what it is. We put up content every single week.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of time and effort to do the content, record it all.
Yeah.
We pay all the models, of course.
Yeah,
You know
yeah, yeah.
yourself. You
Yeah.
come in and this is for Inspire.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
for YouTube.
I'm just wondering like how it all looks like.
Well, I was tossing up if to do like a very cheap entry level like Patreon for sort
One
of
time?
$5 a month,
oh, okay.
where people could see stuff. But I'm just not sure. We've got our YouTube and then we've got Inspire.
And then blog.
Well, the blog's always there. My webpage is always there. Not that I've updated it in 9 weeks. I better do that today. The blog's been updated. But with that, I'm going to talk to Bec when she gets back about it. If we have that like really cheap tier, the only thing is it takes, if we were to run a Patreon, there's going to be another 5 hours a week work on me
Oh shit.
to create that. So where do I take that time from?
Do you
I
need
ta-
assistant?
No, but I have an assistant, Bec.
Second one.
Second assistant. Well, we might have to do that. But
Like to cut it.
to cut it,
Yeah.
to edit,
To edit.
so you know how to edit.
I don't know. I mean, I know how, but I don't know if it's good enough.
No, it's all right. I'm stirring with you. Sorry about the rain, by the way. We didn't
Oh,
know it was
you're
going to
gonna
start
hear
raining. Yeah, a little bit.
No.
I've got one bar. It's all right. I'll keep watching it.
Keep talking.
No, because we're on a certain
I
time.
know.
So it doesn't matter how quick we talk. It's still the same time.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
It's
how
not
long
like-
it's everything gonna take?
17 hours.
17 hours?
No, we should be right. I think
Yeah,
I'll-
because
I think
there's
I'll
so
get
much
through it.
more to talk about.
Yeah, I'm going to do lots of talking. I'm just checking, make sure everything's still turned on, because Bec will kill herself laughing if I stuff up without her. I did speak to her a couple of nights ago. And oh, she's missing home. She's missing her home cooking, missing her friends and family, and missing her cats.
Yeah, cats. Oh my God, where's cats?
Her cats.
Yeah, where are they now?
At her house.
Who's taking care of?
Nobody. She just put. She put
She turned-
15 weeks worth of food in a room
Oh
and just
my
left them there for the
God.
whole time.
Yeah.
There's plenty of food.
Okay.
No, she's got a friend staying there.
I'm so naive.
No. Well, you know, she's had you go around and look after her cats before.
Yes, I did.
Right, so that was only for one night.
Yeah.
She's not going to go away for 14 weeks and not have someone look after her
Okay,
cats.
just make sure.
Yeah.
I mean, who is like looking after? Maybe you.
Her friend. No, her
okay,
friend.
Her friend. Okay.
Anyway, back on bloody rain, but bad luck, we can't stop. So back on you.
Back on me.
So I've just done a thing on Bec, or I've done two things on muses, why people should have muses,
Yeah.
and the importance for them. Importance.
Importance.
Yeah, how important it is to have a muse, someone to work with. Well, you got your muses in Josh with the music.
Yeah.
So-
Exactly. Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, because you can bounce off, and sometimes your ideas are boring, but put his idea with your idea
Yeah,
now it
yeah,
works, and
yeah.
vice versa. His
Yeah.
ideas can be boring, but then put your idea with it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're not doing that song. I know you're doing a different Absolutely song. So
Yes.
I'm doing this live, but
Yeah.
what I'm putting to you is let's build your brand.
Let's do this. Oh my God.
No, but I'm going to be so bossy.
Do it. I love bossy. I grew up in,
So you're
in
going to,
an
when I
environment
just say,
where
when I
everyone
say
is
that
bossy.
just looks like crap, that looks like try hard, that's hopeless, you're going to say, okay,
And I will try to be better.
all right. So the very first thing,
Yeah.
is the most important thing in the photos
Yes.
is you. Not your hair, not what crazy clothes you found.
Yeah, I know. You teach me that. And now when I do a photo shoot with other photographers, when they ask me for certain poses or for certain clothes, I was like, no, I'm screaming inside of me. No, that's not me. Like, you ruin it.
Sorry, so think about your favourite shoots we've done. Just think of a
Naked?
few. Right, but you can't see anything.
Oh, yeah. Implied?
But you can't, and you weren't naked. You've never ever been naked.
No.
So I don't need you to be naked because I don't shoot that bit.
Yeah.
Right. So, but if you think about it, so the clothes don't matter. And some of my favourite shots were you down at a beach where your hair was getting blown like crazy, so the hair didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas you do put a lot of influence into your hair.
I'm much more better now. I was like, ooh, okay, let's play with hair. And sometimes I make sure I need to wash my hair before the photo shoot. I was like, straighten it, or like do curls. Now it's kind of like, oh, I didn't wash my hair yesterday. It's like, that's fine. I think that's look better.
Look at mine.
Yeah.
And see, none of these. And this really stood out while I was travelling. We had a couple of young models in Prague, and it was the same thing. They both were so concerned about the clothes they were wearing and their hair. And it was sort of like, nobody gives a rat's about that. They're looking at a picture because you look amazing. They don't care about your hair. They don't care about your clothes.
Yeah.
And once you realise that the people just want to see you from the inside, they want to see your emotion come out. They want to see a real person. They want to feel like that person's looking at me right now and thinking something while they're looking at me. Can you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And doing this, I did an exercise with both Bec and Tess, and it was amazing. I thought I taught them everything, but we started from square one again, completely.
Yeah.
And even Bec...
To refresh,
even Bec was sitting there going, I was changing heaps. I said, no, you weren't. Your face is nearly identical in every pose. You did not move your body or legs or feet once. So from you sitting looking cute and you sitting looking powerful, you didn't move your body. You already know the answer on this.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden we made her start, I want you, if you're going to do powerful, get in a powerful body position. If you're going to do cute, get... And all of a sudden you saw this amazing difference in her face. And it's like you, the way you're sitting now, right? If you sit tough girl now, see you feel different, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah.
That too many people today at this trying to stick it on the outside. And everyone's seeing through that now. They're not connecting.
Yeah.
And the reason, so people like the Kardashians and all of the influencer daughters are not... Where they've already started at the level they're staying, they're not getting any bigger, is because they're not believable. We're not believing that's your true look or that's... Whereas you do look at someone, and there's one Kate... In fact, I'll put it in the links. There's a Kate Moss video which was done by Peter Lindbergh, and it's about 3/4 of the way through the video. You watch Kate Moss go from 45 to 19. You see her whole face change. Like, I'm not joking. It is surreal how much she looks like and that's because she just thought about a time when she was 19 on a photo shoot she really enjoyed, and all of that comes back in. And Bec did it the other day. Tess did it the other day to me. I got them to nearly shapeshift, gone back in time just by getting them into, like, fully immersed into a feeling. Switching off from the camera completely. And it's like, there's a couple of models say they just don't give an F anymore, but they do because they wouldn't have said it if they didn't. If someone who doesn't give an F doesn't need to tell you that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And it's the hardest thing as a singer.
Yeah.
and as a model,
Yep.
and also as a photographer or curator, as an artist, is to start not giving a F about what other people might think. Doing it for your love, and then sometimes experimenting with stuff to teach yourself something. Not that you ever show the world it, like crazy faces. They might all be ugly, but you would have learnt that, oh, I can't do crazy faces because my mind is saying that's stupid, and it's coming into my crazy face.
Yeah,
Whereas if I was really doing a
yeah.
crazy face, I would look crazy, but I just look like crazy stupid. Right. And did it with Mika, and
That's beautiful.
Mika full-on struggled. And the other thing is just a dead blank. And I do this on my workshops a lot more now, whereas, the Mona Lisa and the famous Afghani girl shot, the eyes are so powerful. Every time you look at them, they're different. And for you as a model, I believe I got it with your tear shot.
Oh, yeah. That was
Remember your frames? I'll put a link to this shoot. But remember your frames? You're really happy. This was beautiful. I love what you got. I said, nah, we're going to now do it properly. See, nothing we did before came close to that picture, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was real feelings.
Right. So
Yeah.
it feels real.
Yeah.
And this is this thing. I guarantee you, everybody in the world would love to be in a chair and watch Angelina Jolie, or who their famous person in the world would just go, I'm in love. And watch what their face net would do. Because it's really hard for a camera to ever... But imagine you were in a position that you could see the most amazing expressions, because they're real expressions, but you didn't know you were there, so you could just watch. But they're the expressions they're what I'm trying to get out of you girls. This is my whole aim, is to get you to drift into a world completely away from the camera, not caring, not worrying about, I can't look frumpy, I need to sit, not worrying anything about that.
That's deep.
But that's...
Yeah. Beautiful.
No,
I totally agree. And I can't wait you to teach me, I
It's
can't
very,
wait
very
to be uplifted.
But it is very hard to teach while we're recording.
We're recording.
While we're videoing, it's very, very hard for me to really teach while we're videoing. Because you can always feel the videos, you can feel all the cameras on you.
Yeah.
Especially with Bec there with a gimbal.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. But I like camera. I love camera.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But for me to get you to fully let go, you can't while those cameras are on you.
It's just
Because you actually have to
amazing
have no camera. It's like if you jump into a studio and just sang, nobody can hear you.
Yeah.
You'd
but
scream.
No. I need my people so I can.
But imagine if you could just go into an empty space and just let go. There's nobody going to judge if you don't hit a note. You follow?
Yeah.
Because that's where you learn your skill, and then you can take that out and show everybody.
I can't wait for you to come to my gig. 28th, Friday.
Friday 28th. Anybody in Melbourne, Friday 28th in Brunswick.
Oh my God, yes, please. Oh, yes. So I have a upcoming gig on the 28th of July, Friday. The door will open 7:30 p.m. at Musicland.
Musicland in Brunswick, is it?
No, Musicland, Sydney Road.
Sydney Road, what? Sydney Road's a long road.
Shit.
There's no
something
suburb
on
called that.
F. Yeah.
Faulkner.
Maybe.
Frankston. No, there's no Sydney Road in Frankston.
Okay.
Fairfield.
Faulkner.
Faulkner.
Yeah, Faulkner.
Sydney Road, Faulkner.
There you go.
Right, so 28th.
Yes, 28. Please, Peter, because I know it's
I said
places
I haven't put it in my diary, but before you leave today, I'll put it in my diary and I'll come.
Yeah. Because it's very important for Peter to...
Am I allowed to boo?
Yes, if it's bad. But I'll make sure it...
Can I bring a camera?
Yes, please. That would be honor. Come on, Peter calls and shoot
Sure, a
me.
video or still? No, I'll do still camera. In fact, I'll grab my old.
Oh my God,
I'll grab my
Peter.
old Minolta with my old Mets flats. That's what I used to shoot with Deep Purple and Queen and those bands.
You did?
I'll grab my old film cameras and
Oh my
shoot
God,
you on
no
film.
way. It's crazy what happening to me few months ago. It's just started coming up in the right
Yeah, that's good. That's what happens.
Yes, it's just I
You've
feel
got
so
to.
much
All right,
blessed.
so it's like you ever gone surfing?
There were a couple of times.
Right, so there's all these little waves that you don't catch, but even if you catch them, they take you nowhere.
Nowhere.
You have to sit and wait for that right wave.
Hmm.
And then when that right wave comes up, you've got to paddle at the right speed to catch it. And then once you catch it, you have to ride it. You can't you can't fall off. You have to ride it right to the end. Right? And if you're really, really good,
Yeah.
you'll paddle your way back out and wait for that next perfect wave, and you'll paddle really hard and you'll catch that perfect wave. It's in colour. That's right, I'm stirring you.
Wait, I'm just watching if I have...
you'll put 20 different filters on them to make it black and white.
There you go. Oh, yes, so I'm so, what happening is just whoa, a lot of things happening, and
But what you've got to do is you've already said that nobody can be Michael Jackson anymore.
You know what?
They can.
I told George that we're gonna be next Michael Jackson.
You're
He
not
said
being
no.
Michael Jackson.
Look, no, that
You go
fame
to jail
big.
you're not into children, are you?
No.
No. I'm not
No,
saying that he did, or it's a bit susser. No, what I mean is...
As famous as Michael Jackson. I think he was the most famous artist. What do you think?
Elvis Presley?
Nah, Michael Jackson was everywhere. But
Everywhere.
Elvis, only America.
Freddie Mercury, Queen?
Nah. The people faint when they see Michael Jackson.
That was girls. Yeah, no,
Anyway.
Michael Jackson was there. There's a couple of albums I like a lot.
yeah.
It's two
Not
albums I
everything,
like
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And there's one of his famous old songs, Ben, which was in a movie. And that means a lot to me because it's just a special time in life when I saw that movie. So that song...
The one that he did?
No, there's a song called Ben. It's about a rat.
Okay.
I think it's about a rat. Anyway, a little pet rat.
Right?
Anyway, rat. You would have heard the song Ben. A very slow ballad.
Maybe.
Back when he was very young, maybe 15 or 16, or he might have been even 12 or 13 when he did it. I think there was a movie that it was...
That's your shot?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We need that.
She sewed her lips.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Can I swear?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. They were going to sew their lips together.
Oh my
And
God.
I said to her, what about cross-infection blood? You both, I think, do drugs. I don't think this would be clever. And they agreed.
Yeah.
So she just literally, in the studio, sewed her lips closed for that photo shoot. I had another... It was
That's
a client. I had
crazy.
another... I had another client, and I'll put a link for anybody who wants to see these couple of crazy pictures. So there's another client, it was a client of mine. She made these pin-up aprons and things like that, and I was shooting a lot of pin-up.
Oh, pin-up. I thought peanut.
No, not peanut, pin-up. Right, so I was doing stuff like that. And she said, at the end, I want one of your crazy pictures. I said, yeah, whatever you want. So I finished the commercial shoot, and she said, once you check a floor. So I had this checkered floor that I could lay out. She'd seen it from another picture. So the checkered floor, she wanted to sit there with her boobs out, and she wanted to pierce her nipple and then put like the pin onto a candle and put it in both nipples with the candles and lit the candles.
the
And she's posing like this with 2 needles through her boobs with candles are lit. I'm not joking.
That's insane.
She said, "Did you want to watch me pierce?" I said, "No." So she went around and pierced them, and she's come back. "Oh, that hurt." Duh. And she put it on there. And when we lit the the candles, what happened?
The fucking
the heat off the candles. It was hot, so she leaned back. So the candles wanted to fall against. I said, "No, you can't lean back. If anything, you lean forward." So they.
And
fall
what
out
about
of it.
Vask?
Vask?
Like the from the candle.
Wax.
Wax.
It wasn't. Oh, she might have actually got off if the wax scared.
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
oh my God.
They were like normal birthday cake candles. They don't drink much.
Oh, that's baby. In my mind, it's like fucking big,
how are you
white.
How are you going to hold them up with your boobs? Seriously. No, the little birthday cake, like curly little ones.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
But I have the I used to have crazy.
Fucking pierce your nipples.
Well, so your mouth shut on a shoot?
I mean, I pierce my belly button. I pierce all my 6
ears. You have 6 ears.
I mean, 6 holes
in your ears.
In my ears. But
I was listening to something on.
But I was like 15.
I was listening to something on Joe Rogan.
Yes.
This is crazier. A lady drilled a hole in her head to release the pressure. She did it on her own with a drill.
And she died?
No. She's 83, still lives today.
Wow. Why she did that?
There's something about when you're young, you have these little hole in your head, and as you get older, it closes. That hole there allows, when the pressure gets in your brain, the skin will, like as your heart beats, the skin will do this. And once it closes, it puts pressure on your brain. No, you don't have a hole anymore.
When it's closed?
Yeah, but it's a famous when, as you grow older, it closes. Like when you're a baby, it's open.
Oh.
Like the skin's there, but your skull has a hole in it.
Oh, wow.
So there's a tradition back in medieval times where they drill holes to relieve, so your heartbeat didn't pressure the brain, it just pushed out that little bit of skin.
Like how deep you go?
I don't think you want to go too deep, otherwise you die. No, I think you don't hit, you just take the skull bit, you don't hit the membrane.
Oh, shit.
The membrane needs to move in and out. Yeah, no, crazy stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good?
Yeah, the photo.
With the lips?
Yeah.
So next shoot, we're going to sew your...
No, not sewing.
We can sew your nipples to your lips.
No. No, please, I don't.
We can sew your hands together.
No, or glue them together, and then
no,
when
that's
I
an activist.
tear it, and it's become like you know, the shiny from the. Nah.
Yeah, nah. Anyway.
Yes.
Another
oh my God,
podcast
so many things you wanna talk.
Yeah.
How long?
We're done. We're finished. And you're all worried. It wasn't this bad, was it?
No,
you were
I love
all worried about it.
Yes, I was. I was like, okay, and I remember all the greatest word that you learned. Come on.
No. Oh yeah, because Anna's really, really concerned, and this is when Anna I were talking about this crazy. Anna is so worried about her English.
Yes, I am.
She does, yeah. So Bec and I travel the world. I can't even speak English properly, let alone any other language. And we're in Paris, Milan, or Sweden, or Germany, all these other countries. Mm-hmm. Everybody apologises to Bec and me. Oh, sorry, my English is bad. And Bec and I go in there, we can't speak any of your language at all. Stop saying sorry to us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can't do that.
Okay.
Anyway.
So the last, before we finish everything, I want to ask you a question.
A question?
A question.
All right, you can ask your cool question.
Okay. So how, like if you don't like a person and person is annoying you really, really hard, how you politely will end this conversation or whatever?
You could ghost them.
How?
Just if they send you messages, don't answer them.
No,
if they try and ring you.
Like me and you, and like I'm just annoying you so bad you can't take me, and like it's driving you crazy.
Are you scared that I've been dumping you?
No.
No. Oh, you want to dump me?
No. I'm asking this question.
Right. So normally the very best thing is to be honest.
Really?
Well, it depends on the
say
situation.
what? Like say what? Like
All right,
you
so
annoying
you
me.
need. All right, so I'm not going to put you in a position of saying the situation, but say the situation is somebody who wants to write some music with you, and you really don't like what they want to do. You don't like the style. They're not really your thing, and they're not from your planet. They're from a different planet. You can't relate to anything they say like that. You just need to say, hey, as much as I really like everything you do, it's just so much not me. And I just want to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I want to put all my effort into me at the moment.
Yeah.
So I need some space so I can just do me. So that's from a songwriting point of view. If it's a photographer hassling you, it could be the same thing as, look, I want to experiment a little bit, but while I'm just shooting what you want to shoot, it's not really the direction I want to take. So...
Just be honest, yeah?
Yeah, but... So, all right. Everyone should listen to this. If you're living with someone that you absolutely do not want to be with, and you don't like anymore...
The love is gone.
The love is gone and you're just faking it. Is that good for that person?
Nah.
Is that good for you? You're living a lie. How would you like someone you're with to lie to you every single day? Wouldn't it be so much better for that person to say, hey, look, it's not working anymore. It's just we've fallen. As much as you might love me, but because I don't love you, do you want to be with someone who doesn't love you? So I think that's mostly the hardest thing is I've been with my wife since I was 17. If she turned around tomorrow and said she didn't love me anymore, I'd be devastated, but I would much rather know that than live a lie for another 10 years.
Yeah. So
I think it's so important, and I think the world has lost the ability to be honest anymore.
Yeah.
I think you've got to find a way of being honest without doing too much hurt. There's going to be hurt.
Yeah.
You can't help hurt, but you've just got to try and do it so there's not too much hurt. And they've got to be able to see the honesty. So you need to put it in a way. You can't do that. It's not you, it's me. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
You've just got to do it in a way where it's... Yeah. But yeah, seriously, I think it's so important in this world as people to be honest.
And real.
And real. And one thing that Bec and I are really, really happy with, every time we get met by people in other countries, every time we got work, they go, you're just like what we see on YouTube. And I said, yeah, because that's exactly who we are. We don't change anything about us for, like, if anybody to walk into 2 o'clock in the morning, Bec and I just talking shit and drinking because we can't sleep, and we're in some stinking hot friggin' Airbnb without a fan, and we'd just rather sit there and talk crap for 2 hours. They're going to see the same Bec and I as they see in a podcast or see anywhere else. So I think it's really important that everybody starts becoming real and stop being fake, stop sticking friggin' things on their face. Look at me, look at me, look at me. That's not you.
Yeah.
And that's doing a lot of damage. A lot of the influencers are ending up in not good depressions because they're looking at, look how famous I am, faking it. That's not really me.
Yeah.
But just if you put yourself out for who you really are, people can like it or not like it. Who gives it? This is who I am. I was born this way. This is who I am.
Yeah.
Makes sense? I think people put all the masks on so they can get attacked and go, oh, they're just attacking these masks because they're too scared to let those attacks come in. You go, well, this is who I am. If you don't like me, don't watch me. Go away.
Yeah.
Go sit on some grass and rock.
Yeah.
Anyway, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
See you next week.